Hey guys, what's up? It's Bibzuda7 here again, and welcome to another episode of the 10 Mil Slayer XP Challenge. In this episode, we're going to be starting off with Calgerian Demons. If you guys remember from the last episode, that was our next task. And this episode is pretty boring because I get some pretty terrible tasks, as you guys will see. But I get a few good ones in there as well. So hopefully we can maybe get some more nice loot to add to the Slayer tab, but other than that, I will see you guys at the Calgerian Demons. Okay, so jumping right into it here, I actually got some lost tokens from the Calgerian Demons, which is, I'm pretty sure it's a pretty rare drop. It's actually Dungeoneering tokens. You just click recover and you get 10,000 Dungeoneering tokens. So I thought that was kind of cool. I thought I'd record that, and yeah, I also really like the way they have the new prayers, old prayer icons back. Right here, I actually hit 20 million Slayer experience. I thought that was pretty awesome, and I showed that off for the video. Very nice to hit that. We're about halfway done with our Slayer tab series. We're getting near to 5 million experience. And as I said at the beginning of the series, I am going to be reaching 25 million Slayer experience before the series actually ends. But other than those lost tokens, nothing really good from this task. No elite clues, no pieces of the armor, nothing really to speak of from these demons. No titles still. I've killed almost 200, I believe, on the series. Haven't had a title yet, but yeah, task complete right there. And those are always pretty decent for money. They have some good drops. The uncut diamonds especially end up being a big factor, as you guys will see here in the price check we're going in for. I think it's around 700k if I remember correctly in the total end loot. Yeah, 735k from those, so not too bad at all, plus the infernal ashes, which I banked. But yeah, we're going to get a new task here, and we actually get Order of Ascension members versus obviously living rock creatures I'm not going to choose. So that's a pretty good task. I enjoy getting those. Always chance for some more Ascension grips and the keystones. And right here we actually get one, Keystone Quartus. That's the only one I actually have not had yet. So now I have at least one of every key in my bank from these things. So pretty cool. But that was actually really late in the task. As you can see, I only have 8 more to go. So I almost didn't get anything, but I did manage to get the keystone right at the very end of the task, so that was pretty nice. But other than that, I mean, those things aren't very good for money unless you get a bunch of keystones. We only got the one, and then just a bunch of rune limbs, because they do tend to drop a lot of those, as you guys probably know if you've ever done them before. But yeah, we're gonna go in for a quick price check on this key just to see how much it is. 340k, pretty sure that's an average key price right there. And for the next task, we get pretty much crapped on. We get between Jungle Strikeworms and Griffalopines, and I just hate both of those tasks. I don't want to do either of them. So I just end up sticking with the Griffalopines because they're faster than doing Jungle Strikeworms, I'd say, and Jungle Strikeworms are just awful. So yeah, I thought I'd just throw this recording clip in the video. When I teleed to the Polypore Cave, my character's head was just glowing like crazy. I don't know, it was just really weird. When I was just standing in that one spot, it just got really bright and glowed, and I don't know, kind of weird looking. I just thought I'd show. I thought it was kind of funny. But yeah, Griffalopines right here, finishing the task up. I got 3 Griffolic wands, which are worth like 20k each, but other than that, I mean, nothing really to speak of. Really boring task. Pretty much hated it. I think we got a good seed as well. I think it was like Dwarfweed maybe. Yeah, Dwarfweed seed was 66k, so 150k. Awful task. No good experience, no good loot, nothing at all. So yeah, really not happy with Curdell at the current time, as you guys obviously can tell. But we are heading back to her as we speak to get another task. And if I would hurry up and click it, I'm just slow as hell. We end up getting trolled again. We get choice between Aberrant Spectres and Calphites. I personally despise Aberrant Spectres, so I decided to go with the Calphites. And I don't know, she's just trolling me really hard this episode, not giving me anything good. I just wish I could do Kalphite King. That would be really fun. But I do decide to go to the exiled Kalphite Queen just for a little bit to try and get some drops. And then she drops really weird stuff. She just drops like 4 Rune Warhammers unnoted. Like, why are they unnoted? It'd be so much better if they were noted. I mean, I have the yak. I can yak them back. But, you know, still, it's just annoying to see them be noted like that. But, yeah. Finishing the task up here. I didn't do Exiled Kalphite Queen for the entire task. Just did maybe around 10 or 15 kills of it and then left. Didn't get anything notable at all. So, you know, it's whatever. I don't really like Kalphite tasks unless I can go to Kalphite King. So, you know, kind of stinks, but whatever, I guess. So we're going to go in for the final task of the episode, and hopefully she doesn't troll us once again. Let's see. And, you know, we get Mythal Dragons. Sadly, we have to spend another Slayer token, but still, Mythal Dragons are a good task, and I'm not going to complain about those. Always that chance for perhaps an Elite Clue Scroll or something else like that, but, yeah, that is going to be our last task for the episode, so let's jump right into that right now. And as you guys can see right here, I actually hit 50 million Constitution XP, which is pretty sweet. I wasn't expecting that at all, and it just randomly happened. And during the same kill, a gold beam shined over one of my items, so I thought I might have gotten something cool, but it was just a hard clue. But yeah, still, 50 million HP XP is pretty nice to hit, I think. I think that's a cool milestone. But coming up on the end of the task here, nothing special really. We got 2 chewed bones. I think that puts our total up to 3 for the series in the bank. Going to be burning those at the end. But so yeah, task finished up right there, and that's going to be the end of this video, you guys, after we get our next task for the start of the next video. So as I said, pretty boring episode. Nothing really interesting happened except those XP milestones I got. But yeah, we get pretty trolled again. Have to go with Hellhounds off the next episode. So hopefully we can maybe get some more God Wars for the next episode. Perhaps some Dagannoth Kings. I would love to go there. I haven't been there in a while. But yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in the next episode. Probably will have a Barrow's Beast episode coming out very soon. And then next week, the new boss comes out. Really excited for that. Hopefully it will be some pretty sweet money. I'm looking forward to it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for future videos, and see you guys next time. Peace.